big hit on one of my favorites of all time, and I anticipate this day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward. Abba Haratazah, his arrival. Without any further ado, bye. Shalom. Kwam Yasharala.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Good Wisdom. Okay, first off, walk the Yahweh, walk the Washai, walk the Yahweh, walk the Washai, walk the Yahweh, walk the Washai. Hallelujah, Yahweh, Sham Yahweh, Sham Kapadash. Alright, and this is really an answer video to an answer video. And we will better check it out quick, okay, because this will be a short hit also. Okay, and check the details, alright, from this animation, man. Beautiful, man. So about that for that beautiful video, Yashami Bani Yashami, alright. Some of you really close, you know. I think they put some effects on it, maybe. So without, you know, seeing that video, man, really beautiful, man. Alright.
Cutting a 3-mile wide path of destruction for the city of San Francisco. I can only pray that this is the end.
So the world will see Leviathan, for sure. Alright.
Job 41.
Louder, man.
If thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down, if thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn, will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Will thou take him for a servant forever? Will thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? As thou fill his skin with...
So first off, you would think like, why would Yahweh create, you know, basically an animal like that, alright? But first we have to understand, alright, and we will go to Isaiah 55 and 8, and that's the verse of today, by the way. For my dogs are not your dogs, you see? You see? For my dogs, let's read it again. For my dogs are not your dogs, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord Yahweh. See? So this is really the verse to start with, alright? Really, okay? Because Yahweh created all things, okay? Whether it is in heaven, alright, or on earth, or in space, alright? So you would maybe ask also, you know, why is there a place called space? Why is there, you know, why are there certain principalities in nature, you know, this and that. But let's go to the video. Okay, this says all the words, okay? No talking here, man, in this video, man. Okay, try to.
I am on his head with his spears. Lay thine hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? And is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before him? Who has prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven.
Alright, it's just what you see right now, man. You have the scoffers still to this point, you know. You will have the scoffers still when some Hebrew Israelites have that spiritual power. Alright, they see miracles happening. Alright, and remember Yahweh, okay? In the city where he did the most miracles, okay? They didn't believe. He said, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah will basically, you know, come through better than the city where he did the most miracles, man. Alright? So you will have the scoffers right to the end. And that's really, okay, if you watch out that side here, this face here from this monster, and it is a monster, that's why I show you this animation, okay, to give you a feeling about that. That's really the answer to these last scoffers standing. I call it like that, and that's also the title for this video, I believe. Okay, beautiful. Last scoffers standing. Okay, the answer, okay, the answer for them, man, okay, because you better think of the scriptures where it says basically that if Yahweh, as a wicked person, preserves you, okay, on this world time where we live in, if you not died before that, because many people will already be gone at this point where Leviathan shows up, it is to give you a greater judgment for your wickedness. All right, so and that's really the answer, man. Check out this bitter side here.
That's the building the doors of his faces, teeth are terrible round about. His schemes are his pride, served together as with a close seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. And joined one to another, they stick together, that they cannot
no talking here, no, prove to me the Bible, or here, prove this, prove that, okay, when you have all the answers right before you, but you are just ignorant, all right? That's the answer, okay? Because at this point, okay, this is death, okay, this is death, at your door, man, all right? And it will come to that point, okay? But again, this is the bitter answer, okay, from Yahweh for people who had their chance, all right, but don't want to repent, man, all right? Because then it's over, okay? This is death in a form of a monster, okay? Which is very cool, all right. But let's see, all right.
By his species, a light doth shine. In his eyes, like the eyelids of the morning.
People tend to.
Out of his mouth no burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of a seething pot or cauldron. His breath kindleth coals, and the flame goeth out of his mouth. He is network, strength, and songs.
Luke 21 and 26. People don't know, man. All right. Especially, there's scoffers standing. All right. Because they will witness things like that. Okay. Some creation, beautiful creation, by the way. Just watch it. All right. But let's read it real quick first. Man's hearts failing them for fear. Man's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on earth. All right. And it can be also from the sea coming to the earth. All right. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay. But we try to concentrate on this example here. All right. Beautiful example. All right. People don't know, man. Again, alright, people tend to underestimate things like that. Okay, it's kind of funny if you see it on a screen, and but it's clearly another situation. Okay, if you stand, alright, on if you stand on a bridge or something, alright, watching or actually witnessing, okay, some monster like that, alright, making its way, okay. Maybe it will not even consider that you are there because it's just too big, alright, to consider, one person like, like you standing there, okay. But if we think about it, it doesn't make the situation really better for you, alright. That's the point, alright. That's the point of this, really of this whole matter, man. Okay, that there is no chance of salvation, okay, or any hope for you at this point, because again, this is the bitter answer, okay, which will happen to many people out there, all right, to many people out there, all right, they will witness actually something like this, all right, right before their face, and then it's not so funny, all right. Again, it's funny if you can watch it on the screen, okay, if you can watch it from afar off in the TV, all right, you better believe, okay, that major things will be shown in the mass media witchcraft, all right. But it's not so funny, all right, if you are right next to a monster like that, all right, and when you actually see, okay, see the death in your death, okay, in the eyes, man, okay, then it's not so funny, okay, then it's not so funny again.
It's hard, it's as firm as a stone, as hard as a piece of the never been stone.
Because that's really what
But he may start himself, might you afraid, by reason of breaking the faith for violence.
being killed by a monster like that, alright, not considered, maybe he's just walking over you, okay, and basically making a pancake out of you by just walking on you, alright. Nobody, nobody will miss you at this point, alright. You think in the kingdom you will have a reward, okay, for basically, there's a scripture on the Lord is known by his judgments, alright, and if your judgment is to basically being, being killed by a monster like that, alright, that's really cruel, man, that's really harsh, because if you think about it, we have even visions about that, brothers having visions even about being delivered in a so-called UFO, which are the chariots of Israel and Israel only, of course, alright. And we also, have the speckled bird Israelites, which don't have the appearance of a so-called Negro, Latino, and Indian, but their seed line on the father's side, their blood goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, and Indian. Okay, but we were scattered in the whole world. Okay, so basically salvation is, but only for Hebrew Israelites and Hebrew Israelites only. Okay, Romans chapter 9, for example, all the scriptures, all right. But Romans chapter 9 is, basically the head cut for all these confused people out there. All right, who think it's basically otherwise. All right, you're blinded. All right, and maybe that will be another answer to you. Okay, if you try to stuck in these doctrines, these false doctrines. All right, so basically, man's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Right? So it's really not funny, okay, to actually witness something like that. All right. And Yahweh is known by his judgment. So if your judgment is actually okay to be killed by by this beautiful creation, actually, all right, not so beautiful then for you, all right, then it is because you were wicked, all right. And what reward is there for a wicked man after he had his really, really, really not honorable death? Guess what? Okay, it's basically, it's basically nothing, man. All right, you see. So that's really what these people wish for. Okay, they search, they live this window of a life. Okay, this small window of a life. Okay, lifespan. Okay, which is nothing at all compared to to a sea. If you have a trap. Okay, that's what we say. In GMS. You know. Um, especially for the elect, this life is like a trap, okay, and the kingdom of Alahayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, alright, is basically a sea, okay, and what is a trap compared to a sea? Okay, so this life is really nothing, okay, Solomon said that also, the beast or the human has nothing more than a beast basically from its lot, okay, because it's a short life, if you don't know, okay. So basically, the thing is what you want to have in your future, all right. And if you receive a judgment like that, okay, what you think will happen after you receive the judgment in the kingdom, okay? It's even worse, all right. It's even worse, man. Okay, because you will get no reward, man, for nothing. Okay, because that was the wicked judgment to be delivered onto a beast like that. Okay, which will definitely come. Which will definitely come. All right. And what is then?
ordered him and laid at him to hold the spear of the dart of the habitant. His deep eyes strong, and brass as wood.
That's right, man. You see that? You see the face from Leviathan there, man? Right there. Right there, man. This is your answer, man. Okay? For this last man standing there, you know? For this last man. Okay? No talking. Okay? No this and that. Blah, blah, blah. What you talk the whole day with the heathen stuff. Nah, man. Okay? This is the answer. This face will be your answer. Okay? You see that face? Just watch it. Okay? How bitter it is, man. And the scripture is talking about it. How his you know, he's a king over the pride. Okay, the pride is talking about Esau first and foremost. Also all people, of course. Okay, and he's a king over this. Okay, he's not stressed about you being pride, or you don't believe in him. Okay, or you think you know, the military can shoot him off or something, that he will die or something. No, man. Okay, this beast is a Poodle on level 100, overpowered, coming for you, coming for really all the people, okay, who come against him. All right, the elect will not be harmed by this monster. All right, they will be safe, man. Okay, they can fly, you know. You would say, you know, to even be safe from the beast, man. Okay, just fly away or something. All right, we don't know. Okay. Okay, or we don't even have spiritual powers at that time where Leviathan comes through, man. Okay, it can also be that way. We don't know, but what we know is that the 144,000 will be not harmed by some creation like this, man. Okay, because this king of pride was created for the wicked. Okay, not for the elect, man. Okay, and we will not inherit, you know, a side like that. Okay. You know, as a portion, okay, to this life. All right, that's not what we will inherit, man. The hopeful elect, okay. Again, maybe most likely that's what I believe. Okay, at that point in time, we will be with spiritual powers already. All right, if not that, also already also. Okay, for not taking the trip also. Okay, we will see. Okay, but that's not what we will inherit compared to you. Okay. You see, there's a scripture on the elect will even find hope, not hope, favor in the death. Okay, but again, what is your favor in being actually killed? Nothing, because after death, what is there for you? Nothing. Okay, but we even find favor in our death. Okay, you see, so really, it's a lose-lose situation. Okay, for this last man standing there, man. Okay, for these last scoffers, you know. But for us, it's win-win. You see, for us, it's win-win only, man. Okay. Because you even have Esau, you see, basically denying spiritual things, okay, by his lifestyle, by his way of living, okay, and he has no fear of Adahayim. Yahweh, or Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, that's how he lives and how he is basically ruling people. All right, the wicked, the world is given into the hand of the wicked, the elites of Esau. Okay, one of the elites, and you see, even they know that there's something coming after death. You see, you have these hardcore Satanists and this and that in Esau and whatsoever, you know. They all know that there's death, and they all fear death because they don't. They see, okay, there is something spiritual happening after death. Even they know, okay. So you know, the hole gets deep, man, and it gets deeper, okay. When this monster brings you to death, man, it gets deeper then. All right, there you go. It gets deeper, man, when this is actually happening to you. All right. I had to make myself believe also that, okay, that this creation is actually existing, and more Leviathan, not just one, right now in the sea. All right. You think I was believing that first when I came into the truth? No, man. I was a babe in the truth, you know, learning and listening. Okay, and then I found out, okay, you see, according to the doctrine, which we have, the complete doctrine, okay, scripture is telling you we know in part and we prophesy in part, but we have clearly the correct doctrine out of all Israelites on the earth. Okay, and this is a part of that. And now I believe so, man. Okay. But again, man, the last scoffers will be dealt with. Alright, and this, okay, is one way to deal with them, according to Yahweh, or Hashem Yahweh Shai, because what? Again, my ways are not your ways. Okay, and as there's also another scripture, okay, as as higher the space is, basically the heavens is, okay, the higher are his dogs, okay, than your dogs. You see, for my dogs are not your dogs, neither your ways are my ways. Okay, and then it goes here even on, I believe. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. You see, so just because Esau can create an animal like that, okay, having lightning come out of his back, shooting, actually, uh, firing breath out of his mouth, lightning breath basically, man, kind of laser, you see. And that blue has something about it, but it's a mystery, man. It's a dark, brutal mystery, okay, happening to people right before their face, especially when they don't believe it will happen. And that's really the death what you don't want, okay? Just say like that, man. That's not what you want, man, okay? But really, hopefully, elect, we're not concerned about this, okay, again. And let's watch it out, and then I will close out, and I will say for now, even, you know, uh, uh, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Okakadosh, all right, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the millstone. Okay, I will close it out after the last minute, the last seconds left. All right, sure.
Dogs encountered his temple. He nodded, never shaking of a spear. Sharp stones are under him. He smelleth sharp pointed things upon the wire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of oyntment. He maketh the clouds to shine out.
Hell, man.
What will make the deep to be
You see
void?
that?
On earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholdeth all high things.
If you don't see one, okay, remember, he's a stranger than fiction. So, in reality, okay, this piece will look easy thousands, if not a million times, okay, more beautiful, okay? And louder, man. Okay? And louder. Okay? So for us, it's beautiful. We ready for this, man. Okay, but the brother who had the vision, okay, about seeing the diaphragm, okay, he said that, I forgot to talk on it, alright, but he said that he was on a so-called UFO, and he was, sometimes also, failing to remember what I'm talking about when I look at this beautiful sight, man. Okay, I love to watch the Leviathan, but I'm more into animation and art also, so so lucky for that. But he basically said he was already in the so-called UFO being delivered by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai as a elect. Then now we are the hopeful elect, okay, because we're not pride, you see, but of our tribe. And Yahweh had made him, okay, watching at Leviathan even when he was already delivered, okay, just to show him, okay, Leviathan basically, And we have a lot of visions, the most on the internet, of course, just with our videos, okay. But alright, this was heavy, man. Okay, and he said he had fear in his heart, man, even when he was on a so-called UFO being actually already delivered. Nobody is saved yet, okay? He that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, okay? Read that in the Bible, then okay, there is nobody saved yet, okay? And this is also, okay, some main deception out there. What can lead you also to a side like that, what I told you before, okay? But, alright, he was already saved, and he watched Leviathan from high on, okay, of course, because he was on his occult UFO, okay, and he was frightened, man, frightened, okay, like when he told that man, he was really, his voice kind of like, and even if he shows you Leviathan in a dream, which he experienced, it is horseshit, man. It is horseshit, 100% OP, man. Okay, and I just say it like that, and with that, okay, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakodash. Alright, Shalom.